Hi everyone, welcome to my craft desk. So we are going to do another Temu versus Timmy. So last time, if you have a look on my channel, we compared the inks, the Tim Holtz Distress inks, with the Tim Holtz version and the original. This time we're going to try these. So this is the Oxide version of the Temu inks. So by Lena Crafts, and I've used Lena Crafts before on Temu and they're a really good brand. So it'll be interesting to see how this works. As you can see, I don't have any green in the Oxide, so we're going to do a comparison of the Tiger Orchid and the Faded Jeans. Also, because I'm on my alternative craft desk, we're going to use a blending brush, not a dauber like I normally would. Oh, look at that for a colour. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go straight in, actually. I'm just going to go straight on with this. Swipe it over. Probably should brush it. Bear with me. Get the brush in to do the parts that aren't covered very well. It's not as moist as the ink. That's the first thing I will say. But we are just swiping over. And this is just a cardstock tag. Oh, don't want to bend it. And then we're going to do exactly the same with the Oxide Faded Jeans. A lot juicier. Oh, it's not an... Oh, look at that. I put that on, I went, that doesn't look like an Oxide. It's an ink. So, Oxide top on my ink container. Da, da, da. Not a problem. What we'll do is we'll fold it over and we'll get an Oxide. But again, this is an Oxide. This is definitely an Oxide. It's interesting to say I put the wrong lid on. I'll have an Oxide somewhere with an ink lid and vice versa. So, just picked a different colour. This is the first Oxide I found. So the question I get asked all the time is, what is the difference between a Oxide and a normal distress ink? And this actually, the Temu version sums up, it's a hybrid ink. So it's an infusion of pigment ink. So it's two types of ink. So it should be water reactive. So let's see. What I've got here is just a bottle of water in a spray bottle, and I'm going to spray them. Primary pump, spray, and see what happens. Oh, that's interesting. So, as you can see straight away, our Oxide has formed all of these little water bubbles, these little watermarks. But if you have a look here at the O2 ink, sorry, not the H2 ink, we've got a very similar effect going on. What I'm going to do is, because I'm not in my craft space, my normal craft space, is see if these, there we go, I knew I'd have one. What I'm going to do is take a clean cloth, put them over and just soak up the additional water and see what we're left with. Wow! I mean, I don't think you could tell them apart. I think if somebody said to you, oh, this is done with Oxide, you wouldn't argue that, would you? Obviously, this is just a straightforward water reactive test. Let me show you, see all the details there? But this again, it's got all those details. I would argue that in this case, the Temu O2 ink is as reactive as the Oxide and at a quarter of the price. What do you think? Temu versus Timmy? Decision is yours.